The 210 West moving along at moderate speeds. That's your latest in traffic. It's Preston, Y102.
All righty. Thank you, Preston, 808. And yes, I am super happy to welcome to the studio Michael Edwards. Michael is from Victor Valley College, the Director of Outreach and Student Success and Support Program. I like that, success and support, because they kind of go hand in hand. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning to you, and also, too, good morning to your audience. And I'm so happy to be here this morning.
Yeah, we are so happy to have you. It was just, I yesterday was talking about how we like to hear from the community. Let us know if there are things going on. And I got a call. I think it was
Eva. My admin.
Okay, yes.
My right hand.
Yeah, well, we all need those, don't we? Yeah, so she gave me a call and said, hey, we'd love for you to let the community know about the big event going on at the college for Black History Month, and that is tomorrow, the second annual VVC Outreach Celebration in honor of Black History Month. But before we get to that, Michael, how long have you been over at Victor Valley College?
I have been at the college almost now for about 6 years.
Oh, okay, and we have never met. How is this possible?
You know what? What I'm finding out, everything is timing.
Yes.
Because you never know what someone else may be dealing with or going through in order to fall into the right place so that you can meet them. And you actually had been on my list as far as people to contact and reach out to. So thank God that, the stars or the moons, whatever, lined up in order for us to make contact. And so, again, I'm just so honored and happy to be here.
Yeah.
And again, everything is timing. And you and I, we even talked about a little bit about the relationship of moving forward, right?
Yes.
How we want to do that, how there needs to be a contact between this station and Victor Valley College.
Yeah, and all of our stations here. We have, we have 6 wonderful stations. We love our college. It has grown and they've just beautified it and everything. I've lived here all my life, so I've seen the leaps and changes that it has made, and it's awesome. So tomorrow, this is a big deal, and I think we're going to send some crew out there in the later part of the day when it gets to the concert and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that off the air. But tell us everything that's going to be going on tomorrow, what time it's happening, and what people can do to be a part of this.
So let me share a little bit with your audience about how this actually came about and what we do. So there's 2 parts of the outreach that I do. There's the in-reach and also the outreach, which is to the community, in-reach, which is basically to the campus. And so we had noticed at our campus that there was a decline in the population of Black students.
Oh.
Currently in the high desert, there is about 14 to 17% of people of color that are here in the high desert. But the college is only servicing about 9 to 10% of that population. And so what we wanted to do was to create something where people can connect to it culturally, see something that they can identify with.
Yeah.
And what better way to do that than to identify the history, America's Black history. And so this is our second annual, our second annual event that we're having. And basically what we're going to do this year is that we're going to have 4 panel groups, and some of the subject matters that we're going to discuss is understanding education through the lens of the professor, meaning, in other words, to the student, what all goes involved with creating an atmosphere within the classroom so that a student can be successful, right? And then we're going to have the student's voice, where the student is basically going to state how they see the college, how they see the community, and it's their opportunity.
I like that you're giving them the opportunity to let everyone know, about it. Yeah,
absolutely. And then not only that, but we've extended an olive branch to the pastors of this community in the high desert. We want them to come and share with our audience exactly what does your church do? How can people of the community connect with your church? What does your church have to offer? And not only that, but how can your church be supportive to students who are actually seeking an education? And then the last group that we're going to have is our community partners, which is so very important because as you know better than I do, there are a lot of people here who kind of fly under the radar that do not necessarily get the recognition, but they're doing great things.
Exactly, yes.
And so we want to create a platform for them to actually come and share. And then after we do that, then we're going to head over to the SAC. We're going to have some soul food for the community.
Oh, okay,
so
at the Student Activity Center. Okay, great.
Absolutely. And the food is just great.
Okay.
And then after we get done having lunch, we're going to head back over to the Performing Arts Center, and then that's where we're going to get into the entertainment. And all of the individuals that are on here are basically from the high desert. They're artists that are here. We're going to have a great time. And I just want to encourage your audience, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, do yourself a favor and come out, and I guarantee you're going to have a great time.
I agree, and this is all free, correct?
It's all
even
free.
The food.
The food is free, and if your money is funny and your change is strange, come on out. We got a seat designed for you in mind.
All right, Michael. Well, that is awesome. And we do have this all posted over on the Y102 Facebook page. I think this is just a great event. That's why I wanted to have you in, wanted to pass it along to the community. And then, of course, we are going to keep our relationship going and keep stuff going with the college as well in the future. So, Michael, just, thanks for the last minute coming in. We just spoke yesterday, and I was able to get you in here today. And this is definitely positive news for our community. I do positive news every morning just after 8 o'clock. I always tell people, if you have something, I have to dig around. But if people want to send me stuff, especially local, I always like to keep things local. And, you talked about the Performing Arts Center. I actually did. The group that I was in high school at Victor Valley High School, we did the first ever performance in that theater.
Wow.
And I remember being like, shouldn't it be somebody from the college? But I was in a group called the Emerald Dares, and it was right around Christmas time. And we did an amazing performance there. I love that place. So go and support. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning.
The doors will open up at 8:30.
Oh, okay.
And then the first presentation will kick it off at 9 o'clock.
Okay, great.
Yes.
And then lunch at noon and entertainment after that. So that is awesome. Again, Michael, thank you so much for coming in. And then we'll have our crew out there for the entertainment later on the afternoon.
Sounds
okay.
Great. Sounds great.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you are
it.
very welcome. You have a wonderful day. Positive news brought to you by Desert Valley Hospital and Desert Valley Medical Group, who is happy to share their own positive news about the newest edition of OBGYN Dr. Carlo Garibaldi to their team of dedicated medical professionals. Desert Valley Hospital and Desert Valley Medical Group believe in making a positive difference in the high desert.
I'm Ian Silverthorne, and you can find me at injurednow.com.